To Kentwood now, and the brutal beating of an elderly woman. 24-hour News 8's Jessica Leffler is live tonight with what we've learned there. Jessica?
Rick, the police tape was just taken down, but there's still one officer outside of this home. This where an 80-year-old woman was tied up inside of her own home, then savagely beaten.
The victim was here. She had severe head injury.
80-year-old woman at knife point. Kentwood officers say a man demanded the PIN number for her bank account, and when Betty refused, the suspect tied her up and badly beat her.
She was actually tied up downstairs. She was able to get loose, came upstairs. She still had her upper part, her arms and whatnot tied, and bleeding about the head, so they were administering first aid to her at that point.
24-hour News 8 was there as officers combed her home, looking for clues and carrying evidence bags from the scene. Police believe the elderly woman recognized the man and let him into her home, that he had done odd jobs and labor around her house before.
Possibly somebody has done some work on the house in the past, recent past.
The man then took off in Oosterhouse's car and led police on a chase on Center and Sweet Street in Grand Rapids, where he flipped her car over. He was taken to the hospital with minor injuries and is expected to be facing charges for assault with intent to do great bodily harm, armed robbery, home invasion, unlawful imprisonment, and unlawfully driving away an automobile. Police tell us Betty is still in the hospital and has serious injuries, but her condition appears to be improving.
Initially, it sounded like she was going to need surgery, but now I'm told that they were just going to keep an eye on her. She may not need surgery after all.
Officers are not releasing the name of the suspect, however, tell us that he could be facing charges from Grand Rapids in addition to the ones he's going to be facing in Kentwood. Now, I'm joined right here by Rick LaCava. Rick was a neighbor of Betty and was able to help her. Rick, tell us what you saw today and when you saw it.
I heard a call for scream for help. Please help me, please help me. I was in my backyard in my garden, and I ran through some neighbors' yards and saw a woman savagely beaten and helped her with wet rags, helped untie her from bondage with her son showed up, and it was very scary. Can't believe it happened here, you know. She told me she thought it might have been one of the guys that worked on her roof. She let him in the house, and all she could say is he asked for her PIN number, for her bank card, and started beating her. And she did make it outside when she started screaming for help, and I could hear her from 2 doors down. I came down to try and help, and I saw what happened. I thought it was a Halloween joke, because I love Halloween. I thought somebody was playing a prank, and I realized she was really hurt.
And this isn't the type of neighborhood where things like this happen.
This never happens. It's very quiet down here. I mean, maybe somebody steals a bicycle, you know, but never, nothing like this.
Okay, well, Rick.
And she's a wonderful woman. Good, thank God she's very strong. She works in her yard all the time. She's very healthy, and I think she really stuck up for herself. And you know, she was not going to give in to this guy.
Well, thank you, Rick. We really appreciate it. And many people are going to be keeping her and you in their thoughts. For now, we're live in Kentwood. I'm Jessica Leffler, 24-hour News 8. Rick, heading back to you in the studio.
Thanks, Jessica.